Indecision is your vice. I can taste it on your lips. That sweet cherry red. Oh, 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 I tell me to stay away. You're dangerous at play and quick to turn and run. Man says to woman.
Today on SOULVERSATIONS, we have soul eclectic Micah Robinson. Micah has toured the country with Soul Query and Bilal and learned the language of singing the truth. Today, you'll get to meet this brother here with me on the SOULVERSATION couch. And of course, we're going to chop it up a bit, but get your mind right for this performance of Addicted. Whew. Micah Robinson. Up next, SOULVERSATIONS. Let's go. What's up, everybody? This is Russell Taylor, and welcome to this episode of SOULVERSATIONS with my new homie, Washington, D.C. native, Micah Robinson.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Welcome to the couch, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. Good
My
to be
pleasure.
Here.
My pleasure. So, Micah, tell all the people, what is your music DNA?
Ooh. What is my music DNA? Man, I would have to say, I think first, I am a songwriter first. That's really where my heart is. For a long time, actually, I didn't even want to be an artist. I just wanted to write, produce, studied composition in school.
Mm-hmm. What school?
Howard University, man.
Howard University. Got to shout them out.
Got to, man. I have built so many families, so many great relationships in that place.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. So,
no. It's
songwriter.
But yeah, I would say that's really where my heart is. Is in songwriting, is in storytelling, both lyrically and sonically.
Ah, okay. So like building an arc.
Yeah,
building a story.
And I think that has I over the years have come to be known for my diversity, or for those who aren't as into me would say I'm all over the place, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I think it really just comes from the fact that stories have different spaces and different settings. So being that at my heart I'm a storyteller first, I'm always gonna try to shape the moment for how the story's moving.
I feel that. In my experience, one of the things that I have felt about modern, contemporary R&B and soul music is sometimes the narrative for our music, the common themes and narrative is so small in a box. So I also blend different styles of genres of music into my own soul tradition because I like to be able to explore different theme. So songwriter, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to hear what you gonna do for us on this conversation stage.
Yeah, man. We gonna tell a little story today, man. We're gonna tell a little story.
Sitting trying to remember the world before it all turned green. Before you changed your hair, changed your life, changed how you felt about me. And I tried, I even lied, but time told the truth like neither one of us ever could. And the truth is that I'm just not really any good when I'm with you. But you still so wrapped up in you. For some reason I'm still writing songs about you. Mm-hmm. 'Cause I've seen that us is just not as good as me and you. Now
Things have been a little weird since I've been out here trying to do it on my own. And I can only imagine they've been the same for you, 'cause to each other we felt like home. But as time went by, we realized this thing really wasn't working out. Said, forget it, let's try something else. But sometimes I get scared, 'cause I can't help but feel that there may never be anybody else. Will there ever be anybody else for me but you? I seem to just look for different versions of you. Oh, you. But I kinda wish that I could just get over you. Cause I've seen that us is just not as good as me and you. Just don't know what to say about you. I'm at a loss for words, baby. Why am I even calling you baby? You're only supposed to just be you to me. Us is just not as good as me and you. So I'm sitting trying to remember the world before it all turned green.
So you are born and raised in Washington, D.C.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about your experience of growing up and how it relates to music here.
Oh man, well, my experience really kind of shaped me, made me for this, man. I was born in Washington, D.C. To two parents who, not at the time that I was born, but when they met actually at 96.3 WHUR. They were both employed there. My father was in the production department, and my mother was an on-air personality for almost 20 years.
Okay.
And from there, they kind of went their various ways. My father pursued a career as a minister.
Okay.
And my mother further pursued a career in public relations.
Okay.
And so between the two of them, you know, I always just got a lot of exposure to a lot of stuff. Neither one of them are musicians, but music was always everywhere, with both of them coming from radio, with my father obviously being involved with church. And they went to two different churches. My mother was Catholic, my father was Baptist. And so I grew up going to week, back and forth between St. Teresa of Avila Church in Anacostia, not too far from here, and then First Baptist Church in Northwest. And so at the Catholic Church, it was kind of like one of the biggest black Catholic churches in DC. And the music was like a jazz funk fusion version of Catholic service music. Yeah. And then in contrast, First Baptist style was kind of like that, like super semi-proper high Baptist feel. So it was like the matter of fact, the minister of music was kind of like a Richard Smallwood protege. And so it was like a classical gospel blend. So week to week, I'm bouncing back and forth between.
Oh, that started stretching your genre, like how you hear. I get that. That's dope, though. I gotta check this Catholic church out.
Yeah. It's dope. I haven't been in a really long time, but man, I can absolutely say, like, I still remember the songs right now. Me and my sisters, if I called her right now, it was just like, da-doom-doom, da-doom-doom. She would finish it. That's...
I'm charismatic. I always thought about, I was born and raised Catholic myself.
Okay.
And people are always surprised because I am a soulful singer. but I've always wondered what it would be like to attend a charismatic, like musically charismatic Catholic church. I definitely have to check this spot out.
Please, I love
You know,
it.
put me on, man.
Yeah. St. Teresa, man, check it out.
I definitely will. Let's see. You know, during this pandemic, I've talked to several musicians in my travels, particularly over this time that we've been off from work. And Black Man to Black Man is important for me to explore how we take care of ourselves. And so I just wonder, how have you taken care of yourself during this pandemic and time off? What have you done to keep yourself on track?
Man, I feel like I've been through 4 or 5 different versions of myself during this time. And if I am to be honest, as I always try to do with my art, I haven't always been on track. I've had different periods of this time when I've been pretty down, different periods when I've considered giving up on certain things, not necessarily life, but definitely music, art. And I would say my son and my wife help motivate me quite a bit, because sometimes it's easier to get up for somebody else than it is for yourself.
Yeah, brother.
Definitely grateful to them. Just a greater sense of purpose that's always continued to drive me. Even when I do try to give up, I can't help but, you know, I'll see a Netflix special or a friend of mine posting that they put out some new music and just be inspired all over again. So just being open to the reminders that have been given to me in moments when I needed reminders has been huge.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the authenticity. You even got me a little choked up right now. But I appreciate that, brother.
No, for sure.
And you got to keep working.
Yeah.
So keep working. You are not alone. All
I'm
of
here.
us are like, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's par for the course. So stay in there. Speaking of, you keep working. What are you working on right now? What can we?
So right this second, I am heavy in the promotional process for, I can still call it new.
Yeah.
My debut album. It's called Love Story. It's out everywhere.
On all platforms.
All platforms,
Okay.
every last one of them.
Okay.
And I released that a little while ago, and I've mostly just been working to try to get the word out, get back into the flow of getting some live performances going. And at the same time creating a couple new things. Got a few collaborations coming up that I'm
that's cool.
pretty excited about.
And you are not just a singer, you are also a keys player.
Yeah,
Pianist. Okay.
yeah.
Any other instruments that you play?
Not formally.
Okay.
There are a couple tracks on the album where I'm playing a little drums, a little bass, but for the most part, I play enough on those things to write and create the idea, and then hand it off to somebody who really knows what they're doing.
I get it. You're the orchestrator. You delegate. I get it. I ain't mad. You hear it first. You're a great singer. You're killing.
Oh, man.
So I got
Respect.
you.
Ditto.
Absolutely.
Respect,
Thank
for
you,
sure.
brother. So I got a question for you to take it back to your first spark of music. Like, when did it turn for you when you were like, I gotta do this? Come hell or high water, I gotta do this. What was that moment?
I would say probably when it came time to apply for college, or I guess decide what the next step was after high school. At that point, I actually did my first gig when I was 5. And
when you was playing keys in toddler school?
I was
toddler school.
In
Preschool?
toddler school, wherever they do that. But I did my first gig when I was 5, man. So by the time I got to high school, I had taken lessons on a bunch of stuff, been gigging for a minute, and just kind of had that moment where, like, I had a record deal on the table at one point.
At 5?
No.
Okay, my bad.
At this transition point out of high school.
Got you.
So I guess I'm like 16, 17.
Okay.
And I had just recently been on like Apollo and done a short stint with like being an understudy with a couple Broadway shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
And my manager at the time got me hooked up with a showcase with a couple labels, and a couple of them were actually very interested. But it was at that point that I had to really kind of decide how serious I was about it, and I made, at the time, what I believed to be the better long-term decision and decide to go to school and really dig into the craft a little more.
And get a formal education.
Yeah.
But that must have been really affirming at that age that, that it was like, okay, I do have something that people want. Let me go and polish this up.
I think that's, you hit the nail on the head. I think that's really what did it, was that the sheer fact that the offers were on the table sort of confirmed, like, okay, this is the right way to go. You know, maybe this is not the exact moment on the path where I stop, but this is obviously the right direction. There's some, as you said, affirmation there. Yeah.
So to that end, do you remember your first favorite show?
My first favorite show, yes, I would say it was either my freshman or sophomore year at Howard. Oddly enough, it's not actually my show. But my show is great. Check it out. I post about doing the show.
Check this man's show out.
You know, but just being honest, one of my most memorable musical experiences was when I got to be a part of the ensemble through Howard University's Afro Blue with Jerry Allen did an original suite called Timeless Portraits and Dreams. It was dedicated to the victims and families of 9/11. And it was this incredible suite that she put together that to this day still affects how I write music. I think it was my first time being around that large of, that breadth of diversity in a single body of work. And all of it was good, you know. When she went blues, it was great. When she went straight ahead bebop, it was great. When she went semi-classical, over the course of that 90 minutes or 2 hours or however long the program was, she hit so many spots and every last one of them on it.
Oh, I never believed in love at first sight, but now I just might be changing my mind. See, I'm the type of guy, I usually get it right, but only for one night. But when it comes to her, I just can't find the words I want to tell her. There's just something about the way she moves. Just takes all my breath away. Yeah. Hey, she got me like, I can't get this girl off my mind. You know I've been ignoring my phone and telling lies. See, I'm the type of guy, keep a couple on the line, can't give just one my time. Oh, but when it comes to her, I just can't find the words I want to tell her. See, there's just something about the way she takes all my breath away. She got me like, blah, blah. Though I'm trying to lie, you know I don't want to change in my life. See, I'm the type of guy likes to have a good time, no titles and no time. But when it comes to her, I just can't find the words I want to tell her. See, there's just something about the way she just take all my breath away. Yeah. She got me like, say, yeah. There's just something. Say, there's just something. There's just something. Whoa. Bring me down, y'all.
You still young, Jack. So you got time. You really got to do some imagination here. But this is part of my like positive thinking and claiming your future. So in 2050, you may or may not be a grandpa by then. And you are you're holding court and you're talking about the life that you have had thus far. What is your legacy? So you're claiming it now of what you're talking about then. What is Micah Robinson's legacy?
Micah Robinson's legacy at that point is that I've begun the journey of being hopefully viewed as one of the greatest artists of all time. And I have translated both the status and the financial gain of having that spot into a much larger than music impact on the world through various radical philanthropic acts. Yeah, I think that people will say my favorite song is a Micah Robinson song, and the reason will be because it'll be tied to a moment in their life that their life was never the same after they heard it. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out on the couch.
Thank you, man.
The rest of these DC folks, and I appreciate you having you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Russell Taylor, and this was this episode with my man Micah Robinson on the couch at SOULVERSATIONS. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Micah Robinson. You are tuned in to SOULVERSATIONS. It's an honor to have your attention. Right about now, you should probably turn your phone up, turn your TV up, whatever you got. And I'm gonna turn up your soul if you let me. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Keep it going. Yeah. Bring it back, say. Say this is the remix. Yeah! All the Jeeps pump this new remix. I've been wanting to say that since I was 10 years old. Yeah! Say this is the remix. Yeah. Walk past me not too fast. Let my eyes just take their time. Looking at you, you look back and I feel your eyes meet mine. And I know just what that look in your eyes is. Wanna see the earth move, call me seismic. I call you come, always timely. What I wanna know is, baby, can you surprise me? Ooh, and I know just what that means. Yeah. Yo, this would normally be the part that we do like the crowd participation and all that. There's no crowd here, but you here. I see you, I feel you. So if you're feeling what I'm doing right now, then rock this with me. Say, I know, you know, you know, I know, 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 I know, you know. Yo, this is a remix though, right? Yo, break it down, say, I know you're probably thinking this is usually the bridge. No need to be alarmed, darling, I'm still the original. Genuine article, subatomic particle, OG icebox, no fridge, no. Say, cool kids, they start a club, I'm the president. Castles in your dream, I'm the resident. Let me make it undeniably evident that I want you. Yeah, I want you. Hey, so much that thirsty ain't the word, I'm starving. But I gotta know you feel the same way. 2 word to Marvin, no carbon. You never catch me whining, trying to demand your attention. But here's your free trial, please apply for an extension. Did I mention? I just wanna introduce myself. Recovered dirtbag with a classic swag, and I always keep my feet clean. If you know, you know, you know. Say, I know, you know, you know, I know, 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 you know, you know, I know, I know, you know, and I know just what that means. Yeah, I know say, walk past me, not too fast. Let my eyes just take their time. Looking at you, you look back and I feel your eyes meet mine. And I know just what that look in your eyes is. Wanna see the earth move, come beside me. I call you come, always timely. What I wanna know is, baby, can you surprise me? Say, I know, you know, you know, I know, I know, you know, you know, I know, I know, you know, you know, I know, you know, you know, I know. Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been enjoying yourself so far. Yeah, man. I am a man, I am a human, I am an artist. I try to be a storyteller. And I hope you've dug the story so far. My name is Micah Robinson, and if nobody told you today, I love you. And the reason I'm telling you that is because though all of my songs are about all different forms of love in different spaces and different places, I'm personally of the belief that all love comes from the same place. I know everybody doesn't believe that the same way, and that's cool. Your business is your choice. But if I could not be told I'm cussing because it's 2021, I absolutely love Jesus with my whole heart. And that doesn't mean you have to, nor does it mean that I hate you if you don't. It just means that I'm proud of who I love, just like I imagine you are. And so, I always end my set with this one, because whatever you believe in, this song's just about love and how the power of love and respect could ultimately change the world. So, if I left you with anything, I hope it's that. Love yourself, love somebody, spread it around. Shout out to SOULVERSATIONS for having me. Shout out to you for making it to this point. And yeah, my name is Micah Robinson, and I love you. Peace. Wouldn't it be nice if I had the words to get us all on the same page? Wouldn't it be something if I could change the world? Well, who says I can't? I know that I'm just one man with one voice, but all it takes is one choice to make a change. And if we can just respect each other, we can make a difference. And you don't have to even know my name. You see, as time goes by, you either grow or you die. So let's come together and sing, ooh, 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 ooh. Sing, ooh, 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 ooh. Now with all this food and money, why is anybody hungry? Probably because we seek to get and never give. See, I'm not talking about a handout, just an opportunity, because we all deserve a chance to live.